Hello everyone, this is Vicky StitchNButton, and it is Wednesday, the 28th of December. This is my Flosstube number 123, and I am back for a small update. I have a finish and a couple of whips I've worked on it. I haven't stitched much the past week, but when I have, it's been on just one. Trying to get it done in the next couple days to get it out of here for the new year. I have one thing that I got in the mail, my Fabric of the Month from Grace Notes. I have some cards to show, and then I got a bunch of new needle minders in the shop. I figured I'd give you guys a look-see on. Not much else going on, just, I don't know, just slow going. Haven't been sewing as much as I should. I need bags done, and I've only got 7 of the 32 so far. It's been slow going. Holidays, you know, you get kind of sluggish in between Christmas and New Year's, right? Everything just shuts off, like your brain. So let's get into this so I can get back to doing not as much as I should. That's what I got. So I do have a finish. I had started my piece and cheer ornament from Homespun Elegance. I don't remember the threads that I used on it. I know it was, I don't think I used all the called for it. I sort of just used what would look good. And this is how it turned out. See the fuzzy stuff? I need to fluff it just a little bit more, but I couldn't find the brush that I'd gotten from Janet Jabber. I don't know where it went. It's like a little mascara brush. But I fluffed him a little bit, and I added his little star. So he's done and ready to be FFO'd eventually. Alright, next things I've worked on are Winter Sampler from Jan Lynn. It's a Donner Cooler kit, or I should say by Donner Cooler. It's a Jan Lynn kit. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's finished. I took out the Ada and replaced it with this. It's 28 count flax cashel linen. I don't know who the manufacturer of that is, but it's a gauzy linen, but it looks nice. And this is how far I've gotten on this. If you watch my whip parade, you'll notice it has not changed because I have not worked on it since the whip parade. And I started in the lower left-hand corner. There are a lot of quarter stitches in there and a lot of thread changes. But I think, let's see. I was able to get over about 600 stitches on it, so I'm happy with that. This needle minder is available on my group. So that's it for this year for this one. It'll get pulled out in January for sure. I've got plans to stitch on it in January. And I started this one with my friend Holly. She started autumn and I started winter. Alright. It's one of 3. Next one is this, I think it's just called Wizard of Oz Hot Air Balloon. It's from a company called Elfin Florist on Etsy. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's finished. I am using a totally different color fabric. I'm using a 36 count from Vicky Clayton, and I'm using a called for DMC, and this is how far I've gotten on this one. That's about 1,000 stitches total. This light sucks today. I must not have turned my thing right. I don't know. There you go. So I finished the word Omaha in there. What is wrong with that? Oh, the little curly cues just are not coming up the way they're supposed to, but there's like a curly cue in that. And there's a green in there too that's not showing up as well. But I'm using the called for colors, so it is what it is. That needle minder is also available in my group. So this is how far I've got. It's pretty stitch heavy in that balloon. And then there aren't quite as many stitches after that, but that's a good bit of the chart. It's a small one. So I'm not sure when he'll be coming out again, but I got a good start on it. And then last but not least is Salem by Verbena on Etsy. this is what it's supposed to look like when it's finished. And I am not stitching it on that color fabric. I'm stitching mine on a 28 count, I think it's like a permanent linen in this green color, using 310 along with some of my dead threads, using Old Willow Stitchery, Rustic Red, and Blue Mist. The black is stuck to it. There we go. Those are the colors, which are pretty close to what's called for anyway. But this is how far I've gotten. When I first started, I barely had... I had the wing done when I picked them up. That was it, just as part of the wing. I didn't even have it filled in. And I've done all that other stitching since then in the past couple of weeks. In all actuality, it's only 2,500 stitches. It could easily be just finished. That's why I was like, let's get it done. I am to the other corner here. So this comes down, this border comes down a little bit. And then there's 2 large motifs and a couple of smalls and some more border, and I'm done. So I've got the bulk of it done. I think Pattern Keeper says it's about 65% finished. I think I have about 800 stitches left. So I'm happy with that. That'll be a finish. Cross your fingers. Hopefully I can get most of it done tonight and maybe have to finish up tomorrow. We'll see. Alright, so I got some cards in the mail, and I don't think I showed any of these, so, but if I did, oh well. So I got this card in the mail. This is Alaska. It's Earthquake Park on the shore of Knik Arm portion of Cook Inlet. Provides a good vantage point to see Anchorage, Alaska, and Chinook Mountains beyond. This is from a friend of mine, Janice, who lives out in Alaska. And then this is from Debbie. Debbie, thank you so much for your card. Very cute. And then this one is from Lisa, the Silver Stitcher. She doesn't do Flosstube anymore. And I kept the envelope just to show you. Look at the wax stamp. It's a reindeer. Look how cute he is. And she sent me this pretty card. Thank you, Lisa. And Christine Stitch All the Things, sent me this pretty card. Thank you, Christine. This one is from Tiffany, and I don't remember what Tiffany's Flosstube is. She started out, but I think she's only got a couple videos. She hasn't done any recently. Thank you, Tiffany. This one is from Amy DeVille. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for giving me craft herpes. Yeah. She even announced that I now have craft herpes. Thanks. And there's some more craft herpes on this one. This is from Janet Jabber. Thank you, Janet. It's pretty. This cute one is from Kathy to Dye House. Look how pretty that is. And this one is from Kat, who is Cross Stitch Chaos on Flosstube. And she sent this thread from Live and Die LA. It's very pretty. Thank you, Kat. Then I received my Grace Notes Fabric of the Month. I had changed over to 32 count even weave. And they sent a card. This pretty card. And this needle minder that I have stuck to the card. Hang on. Ugh. Okay. There we go. They sent this needle minder. And this is Raspberry Latte. Let's see. It shows a little bit washed out. Let me see if I can get it. It's going to be washed out, isn't it? It's like a light peachy pink. Yeah. That's about as close as we're getting, guys. But it is pretty. So it will go in with my stash for future kitting. Alright, all I have left is the needle minders that I got in. I just got them in yesterday. I did post them up on the group, but in case you missed it, I figured I'd give you a quick look. I got these ones back in. They had all sold out. More people wanted them, so I ordered more. So these ones are back in stock. And then all the rest are new. This one says Practically Perfect. Good old Mary Poppins. This one says a lot of stuff. It's from The Office. It's a lot of the one-liners from The Office. Then we've got this possum, fake it till you make it. And got a FBI badge from Supernatural. Dean. Dean is now John Bonham, oddly enough. Pretty sure they have a rock name for every FBI badge they have. And little Bob Ross. And then another Leslie Jordan that I really liked. It says, peace, love, well, shit. I thought that was cute. I also got in some prints. And what is this guy? Dark. What's his name? Rip. His name's Rip. I don't watch Yellowstone. I don't think I get it on the channels that I subscribe to, but I have heard it's pretty good, and I like this. I like this saying: not everyone likes me, but not everyone matters. So I figured, no matter what, Rip is right. And then I've got this sloth. Little Bigfoot crossing. Good old Angela Lansbury, little Murder, She Wrote. And alrighty then. I love Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. The second one's my favorite, like, comedy of all times. So funny. I never stopped laughing in that movie. And then last but not least is Daryl from The Walking Dead. So if you're interested in any of those, again, the links for my group are down below, along with links for if you want to give me your contact information for any reason. Sometimes I'll send random stuff out. And also, when I have giveaways, it's nice to have the info. And then I also have, I think I have my other social media tags in there. And I do have the Buy Me a Coffee and Buy Me a Ko-fi down there, just in case. I mean, I saw everyone else doing it. I was like, I'll put it down there. It's not a big deal. It's not a commitment, trust me. And I have some stitching to do. I mean, I have some sewing to do. And I did a little bit today, but I think I'm just going to go stitch and then worry about sewing tomorrow, maybe. Right? All right. Until the new year, I'll be back in a couple of weeks to give you an update and let you see if I finish this and what new starts I've started, because I have a bunch planned in the new year. So we'll see what I add to my ever-growing whip list that is now, I believe, at 76. Mind me, I gotta close these bags or they're gonna spill all over the place. Okay. So we're at 76 right now. I should be down to 75 by the end of the year. And then we'll see how many I add to that. I do have 2 New Year New Starts to do. So I'll be starting Pondering. It's a Biscornu that Amy Loves Toads and I are starting on New Year's. And then I have my old and new from Bent Creek that I want to start. It's Father Time and Baby New Year. It's a photo booth, and I think now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta go pull the threads for it. Alrighty, I will see you in a couple of weeks. I hope everyone has a wonderful new year. Don't forget, don't let anyone steal your sunshine. Bye.